Welcome back. How about swapping that steak and potatoes for bacon and eggs tonight? It's cold out there and nothing will warm you up more than breakfast for dinner, rather. We have, of course, a big welcome for Chef Lara Lyn Carter here. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thanks for having me back.
Yes, it's great to have you back as well. And to talk about breakfast for dinner, I think a lot of people do it, but you are saying that it's something that you can do where you can add a little bit more flair to it when you're making it for dinner. It's not as quick as you need to in the morning, right?
Right. Well, you know, mornings are fast and furious. You know, it's grab something, usually really light. So having breakfast for dinner gives you the opportunity to pull out all the stops. You can beef it up, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, you can be hearty, and we miss breakfast most of the time. You know, the big meals that you get to do. So having it for dinner is a great change up. And a lot of these things are really fun, and you can play with them. And omelets are one of those things you can create your own.
All right. And what are you going to show for us here?
All right. Well, what we're going to do today is my shrimp omelet. Now, I'm using shrimp, but you can use crab, you can use scallops, you can use really anything you want to. And I've got our omelet going here, just 2 eggs, a little splash of milk.
Yep.
And to that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cream cheese and 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And I'm just kind of mushing it up together, like that technical term, mushing up.
Mushing it up. I do like that, yes.
So.
Mushing it up together and throwing it in eventually with the eggs.
Yeah, once this gets to the point of being ready to flip and fold, if you will, which we're going to kick up our heat just a little bit.
And you were saying, like, you can add whatever you want. If you don't like shrimp, you can interchange it for chicken or whatever you want. You can put them all together too if you want to, like, kind of beef it up so it's a hearty meal for you.
Absolutely. I've done it where I've put multiples together: shrimp, scallops, crab meat, all of it together. Or you know, if you're not a seafood person, you can ramp it up with vegetables, whatever. But we're going to do shrimp, mozzarella cheese, and scallions. And so what happens is you've got your omelet here. You see it's starting to get around the edges.
Right.
And once it gets to that point where it's getting almost done, then we can add our filling in the middle. Now, one of the other things that's great is side dishes. You get to play with your sides. And what I've done is home fries with a little lemon zest, salt and pepper. You can do them in the oven, or you can literally fry them. Also, a baked French toast casserole, something you can put in the oven. You can make it that morning, pop it in the fridge, then put it in the oven when you come home.
So what's in a French toast casserole? So we have the 2 pieces of French toast. What else do you have added in here?
You have milk and eggs. And then you pour that over it, let the bread absorb it. Then you add lemon zest, brown sugar, orange zest, whatever you want to. You can top it with maple syrup. You can really make it your own. Of course, all the recipes are on my website. But you know, here again, it's one of those things that you can create and add what you like to it, but they're hearty, they're able to be made ahead, and then you've got a really great twist for dinner.
Yeah, and that's the thing, being able to make it ahead. You could put it, you know, together maybe in the morning, stick it in the fridge, and when you come home, you make it quickly, because breakfast is one of those things where you can make very fast, but you haven't, you know, more time to sit down, kind of converse with the family about the day, right?
Right, absolutely. And you know, you can get your kids involved. They can help you with it. We're going to go on and add our ingredients here. We're getting it's about set. So we add our cream cheese and sour cream mixture in the middle. And I'm going to have to break out the fingers here, I think, in a minute. Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to have to do it.
Mushing it together, breaking out the
Mushing it
fingers.
together.
It's all about cooking like you would at home.
Right.
Love it.
Right. And now we're going to add our shrimp. And here again, you could substitute whatever you wanted to.
And would you suggest getting a cooked shrimp?
Yes, you do want everything already cooked as far as that goes. Absolutely. Would you pass me the scallions?
Of course I can.
Thank you. And scallions, you know, you could substitute if you wanted to and do some shallots or something like that. And then, of course, you can't have an omelet without a lot of cheese.
Some cheese.
We're going to put the cheese in the middle. Then we're going to fold it over, and we'll add more to the top.
See, this is where I always screw up, the fold.
Well, now that I'm one-handed here.
It's the one-handed thing. There you go.
And it's going to be the one that's going to fall apart. The first one I did turned out beautiful.
It's always the first, right?
Right. But from here, if you can see it, then we're going to add a little bit more cheese to the top and let that melt in.
Melted.
And then you have breakfast for dinner.
And the thing is, that took what time? 2 minutes there? Like,
yeah.
it was just so quick. And you make a couple of those, knock them off, and you have a lot of time in the evening.
Well, and if it's dinner for 2, this is hearty right here. You can cut this one in half and, you know, feed,
and you're good to go.
2 of you.
And the thing I like about the potatoes too, it's another thing that you can, you know, typically you can maybe start it off earlier. You can cut up some potatoes, leave it there, and then
keep them in water, so that they don't turn brown. Yeah, you can bake those off ahead of time and then warm them up if you want to. But these are great, you know, ideas that really, I think getting people involved in the kitchen, this is one of the easiest things to do because breakfast is easy.
Right,
Most of-
exactly.
yeah.
And you have a cookbook, of course,
I do.
Southern Times Shared. Times, of course, being thyme, the spice itself,
Exactly.
the herb. And you're big on sharing while you're eating, not just sharing the food, but sharing good times, sharing life
absolutely.
together while you eat.
Absolutely, and you know, Southerners, that's what we're known for.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it is. It's all about getting back into the table and into the kitchen together and spending that time together.
Now, last time you were here, Kevin really liked there was a pie that you made that he loved.
Kevin misbehaved.
Yes,
last
he
time.
misbehaved. So you're making this for him, Kevin. I just wanted to let you know, Laura has made something special for you, so you can come down when you're ready to eat that, of course.
He jumped in the shot and took off with a tart.
Exactly. So you can get more information, of course, on Laura's website. That's LauraLynCarter.com. And, of course, your book, Southern Times Shared. You can always take a look at that as well. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining us
you.
today, Laura.
Thanks for having me.
Kevin, we got breakfast waiting for you.
Oh, I love it.